Good morning and welcome back to the Hood Table to all my hoodies. Please come on in and like and share the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Please and thank you very much. Now this morning, you guys, we are going to be giving you some news that you can use regarding our community of Omaha, Nebraska. So thanks for tuning in to the local Lowdown Hood News Podcast, again with your girl Tanya. Now, I want to say first off, congratulations again. I know I done said it many, many times and posted it on all my social media outlets, but congratulations again to Terence Bud Crawford, our very own hometown, homegrown champ. Still undefeated, still I can't even talk. Still undefeated, undisputed champ. He not last Saturday, but Saturday before that, July 29th, he did beat Errol Spence Jr. Woo! So, still remaining undefeated, undisputed. Now, congratulations again to the undefeated super middleweight contender, Steven So Cold Nelson, on his victory against Rowdy Legend Montgomery. That was during the same weekend. Now, you guys probably watched both of those fights, so you know both of those men who I am referring to or going to be referring to during this video. Now, as I said before, we are going to be having a parade this coming Saturday, August 12th. Let me put up the flyer here. And of course, you know, this is not brand new news for most of you guys. You guys have already been hearing about this. But I just want to make sure you guys have all the details on everything that is going on. So here's the flyer. Terence Crawford Victory Parade and Celebration. Saturday, August 12th, 10 to noon. It starts at 19th and Farnham. And the celebration will be following after the parade at the Jean Leahy Mall. Now, our mayor, Jean Stothard, she has been working very closely with the Terence Crawford team and in particular also with Steven So Cold Nelson with the So Cold team in order to put this parade and this victory celebration together. And I am so excited because not only do I think he deserves this celebration and this parade and everything in his honor, but I heard that there's going to be a surprise at the victory celebration. What kind of surprise? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all might think it might be. You know, hit me in my DMs if it's something that you can't, let everybody know. I won't tell nobody, I promise. But I was talking to somebody that I know, and I said, wouldn't it be nice if we had like a celebrity appearance or something? Because Eminem did walk him out, during the fight, and they was like, I don't know if any celebrities would come, for that. And I'm like, child, you never know. If he can pick up the phone, if Bud can just pick up the phone or actually hit up Eminem in his DMs and say, what's up, bro? Pull up at the fight. Pull up at the fight. And Eminem is like, oh, no problem. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, I'm there. And he told him, you're one of my favorite boxers. So, hey, I'm totally ecstatic about this celebration and looking forward to see who is all going to make an appearance at this celebration. So you guys, I hope to see some of you guys out there. If y'all see me out there, y'all know I don't bite. People, see me out there and about at certain events and they come up and say hi, or they might be like, is you the Hood Table? Yeah, so feel free to come up and speak to me if you do see me or cross my paths. But again, it's going to be Saturday, August 12th. And we are going to be showing a video news footage with our mayor, Jean Stothard, and also with Steven So Cold Nelson. Now, Steven So Cold Nelson is not only an undefeated super middleweight champ himself, but he is also a very close friend with Terence Bud Crawford. And not only that, but last year around August, the B&B Sports Academy that Terence Crawford runs, they had announced the hiring of Steven Nelson as its inaugural director of operations. So he does actually work with Terence Bud Crawford in the B&B Sports Academy. Now, as director of operations, he had said last year that he will continue to work with B&B founders Terence and Bo, the coaches, and the board to grow our current programming. That is what he said during an interview. And he said his long-term vision is to expand our reach outside of North Omaha Omaha to reach more at-risk youth and give them the fighting chance they deserve. So congratulations to him again for that position. Congratulations for him again on his fight that he won the same day as Terence Crawford fight. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing what Gene Stothard, our mayor, and what Stephen Cole Nelson has put together. Now, I want to talk about that outfit too. Stephen Nelson, I don't know if you call it an outfit. You know what they wear when they come out to to fight. You know, their robes and everything like that. I don't know specifically what they call it, but that mug was tight. I was like, look at that. And Steven, he was the one who designed it. Now, Steven designs his own outfits as well. Let me show y'all this little, hold on. Let me see. Let me go to the right picture. Okay. Here we go right here. This is the outfit. Now, y'all see the fishnet, right? You already know what that was about. That was, about Bud saying that he was going to catch him some fish, when he was going to be fighting, Spence. So, of course, when they came up with that design, Bud had told, Steven So Cold what he had in mind. And Steven said when he designed this uniform for Terence Crawford, he envisioned him catching the big fish, and he did. So let's watch this clip real quick right now. I'm going to just show you this 39-second clip, okay?
And who came up with the fishnet idea to walk out, and what you told your mom when you were celebrating with her in the ring and giving her a birthday present that you wanted her to give her?
No, that's all So Cold. Like I said, So Cold, everything. He came up with the idea. He said, man, I got you, bro. He designed my last outfit. And I told him, I said, man, that was one of the coldest outfits that I had. And he said, wait till you see this one. I said, oh, all right. And, his creativeness, brought to life along with Everlast. And then you got what you got.
So there you hear Bud Crawford explaining, the story behind that fishnet. I love it. Very creative, very creative. Shout out to Stephen So Cold. Very creative. There's another look. I got him with the downtown Omaha district area. I got him in front of that right there. But here's another pic too. When he came out with Eminem. I love the fishnet. But yeah, so as far as Terrence and as far as Steven, again, they are very good friends. So I'm sure when Steven worked with Gene Stothard, our mayor, I'm sure he gave her some really good ideas. Now I know that Steven at first wanted to have the parade, in our hood, in North Omaha where Bud grew up and where he has a lot of support. And what he has said was he initially told the mayor, Gene Stothard, that he wanted to do the parade in North Omaha. But then he said he sat back and he thought about it and realized this is an opportunity to showcase North Omaha culture to people outside of our demographic. The mayor allowed me, in his words, to direct this event and fill it entirely with organizations and businesses from North and South Omaha in a location fit for triple the amount of people, which is 24th Street, and with an expectancy of 10,000 people. They believe that area can handle that big of a crowd. So it'll be downtown Omaha. That's where it's going to be at. And he said, let's get together and show them a flavor they can't resist, just like we did with hip-hop and R&B. And he also gave a shout-out to our very own Precious. So shout out to Precious McKanson for her expertise in coordinating with the entire lineup of organizations in the event. And you guys, I want to say one more again, shout out to Precious, who has been a community activist and a community leader in the city of Omaha, Nebraska, representing North Omaha to the fullest. She had made a post saying that when I tell you next Saturday is going to be the celebration of the year for Terence Crawford, the heavy hitters are putting on for the city. The kickoff is going to begin at 10 a.m. with a victory parade from 19th and Farnham, and it's going to go to the Jean Leahy Mall. And also, Joshua El Stupo will be hyping up the crowd as Team Crawford makes their way to the Jean Leahy Mall. Now, Joshua El Stupo said to that, he is so blessed to get the call. To be the hype man during the parade for the Terence Crawford and the team, so-called team. He said, walking with greatness. God is so amazing. Okay? So, and he also went on to say he couldn't be more proud of Terence and Steven and their entire team. So shout out again to Joshua El Stupo. But Precious went on to say, then DJ Mr. Soul 87.9, the CLTR, will be our official DJs starting at 9 a.m. at Jean Leahy Mall. He will have the entire mall going. You can begin setting up chairs at 8 a.m. No tents are allowed, you guys. No tents. Don't bring them tents down there. Bring you a chair, okay? No tents. And then later that night, we're going to cap it all off with a celebration at Steelhouse Omaha. There will be a fee to get into Steelhouse. There will be a link where you can purchase tickets. I will be putting that link in the comment section. I will also be putting that link in the description box. Tickets go on sale today at noon. So, Central Standard Time, you got about an hour or so before tickets go on sale. So if you want to attend the evening celebration at the Steelhouse Omaha, which is being put on by Dre Rash Productions, Humble Auto, Power 106.9, and T. Marshall, the official DJ for the night is going to be DJ Bishop. Yeah. And you guys, put on your finest clothes. And let's get ready to celebrate the champ. Because it's about to be fire. It's about to be lit. It's about to be on and popping. So, hopefully I'll see you guys either at the parade or either at the after party, the evening celebration. Now, as far as all the details and specifics, again, Jean Stothard, our mayor, she has been working closely with Stephen So-Called Nelson. So what I'm about to show you guys next is a news footage of what they are planning to do. And they're giving some details on, certain particulars of the celebration and of the parade. One particular, free parking. All up and down through there. Downtown free parking. I think that's going to be till 1. They also going to have free parking and the parking garages as well. But Gene Stother and Stephen So-Called is going to be discussing that. So I'm going to turn to that clip right now. And again, you guys, like and share the video, especially if you are in Omaha, Nebraska. Please like and share the video so that other people definitely will know what's going on in our city if they already don't know what's going on. So let me go over here and turn this video on for you guys.
Jim, who is the undisputed welterweight world champion. And we are here today to invite everyone to the Terence Crawford Victory Parade and Celebration on August 12th. That's next Saturday, or a week from this coming Saturday. The parade will begin at 10 a.m. downtown at 19th and Farnham, and it will end at the Jean Leahy Mall. And the event will be over at noon. The parade entries will be invited to participate by Mr. Crawford's team. The celebration on the Great Lawn and the Jean Leahy Mall will begin after the parade, and it will have entertainment, tributes to Terence Crawford, and video highlights of his career. We will celebrate Terence Crawford together for his outstanding achievements as a world champion, a coach, and a mentor to the youth at B&B Sports Academy. His genuine interest in young people of Omaha shows his real strength, is preparing for the next generation to succeed. He is an exceptional inspiration for youth. The city is very proud to work with B&B to create this event that honors him and that everyone in Omaha can participate in. I'm going to give you some details in just a few minutes, but now I would like to introduce Stephen Nelson from B&B Sports Academy. Stephen.
How you guys doing today? Good afternoon. On behalf of Team Crawford and being a proud representative of the North Omaha community, I just want to say thank you to the mayor and the city of Omaha for the celebration. Team Crawford has put in a lot of hard work, so hard, and we worked to get to the top. He's been unified not only once, but twice. First time in history for male boxing. We appreciate the outgoing support and all the thank yous and all the "you did good, champ," and just all the praises that we have gotten from everyone. We are thrilled to be here and to celebrate with our community. It's going to be an amazing celebration, and we hope you all come out August 12th downtown. It starts on 19th and Farnham and ends at the Gene Leahy Mall. Please come out and support. Thank you.
He'll be back for your questions. So let's talk a little bit about the details. The parade route, as we both have said, will begin at 10 a.m. at 19th and Farnham and end at the Gene Leahy Mall. Omaha Police will close Farnham Street at 20th the day of the parade. All eastbound streets will be open for traffic coming downtown, such as Harney, Douglas, Leavenworth, and Cumming. Parking downtown for the event. And we expect this to be a big event. We are anticipating 10,000 or more will come to this event. But to make parking easier, all downtown parking meters will be free on Saturday up until 1 p.m. Also, Park Omaha will provide free parking in 3 of our downtown garages from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Saturday. That is Park 1 at 15th and Douglas, Park 5 at 19th and Capitol, and Park 8 at 12th and Capitol. They will be open and free from 8 a.m. till 1 p.m. the day of the event. The public garage at 19th and Harney is also free from 8 a.m. till 1 p.m. The Gene Leahy Mall. People can begin reserving places at the Gene Leahy Mall on the Great Lawn at 8 a.m. The blankets are allowed, no plastic tarps or anything staked to the lawn, but people can come out and start getting their place at 8 a.m. Who's paying for this? Well, the city of Omaha, mostly, and we will waive all fees for permits, barricades, police overtime, and again, we will be offering the free parking. We also have business partners who are helping us sponsor this event, and we're getting more every minute as we're sitting in here preparing for this press conference. People want to be part of this, but already we do have commitments from Baxter and commitments from American National Bank and other very, very generous donors. So those are some of the details. I do have to say that, this is something really amazing for all of Omaha. The night of the fight, emails that I was getting is from all the way west to all the way east. The excitement in restaurants and bars was palpable. People were so excited about the event. No doubt he has proven himself, Bud Crawford, an unstoppable force. He has unparalleled skill. His determination and his unwavering spirit is something that I think we all can feel in our hearts too. And we are very, very honored to work with B&B and Bud Crawford's team to create this historic event. And the great thing about Bud Crawford is he's not done yet. And so there's a lot more that we're going to be hearing about him. So I know there's a lot of boxing fans in Omaha, but there's a lot of sports fans in Omaha. And general public wants to celebrate his great career and the success that he has had. And so with that, we're excited to have this event. Like I said, sometimes parades take a year to put together. This was put together in less than 2 weeks, and I can guarantee you it's going to be one of the best ones we've ever had in Omaha because everybody's so excited about it. So both Stephen and I are here to answer your questions, and I just assume they're going to be more for Stephen, so I just might step aside already.
Open to all questions.
Yes.
What does it mean to receive this recognition?
For us to receive this recognition, it's the cherry on top for all the hard work we put in, and knowing that we have the city behind us and people to celebrate us. For the little kids coming up right behind us, because there's so many Terence Crawfords out there, that don't get the recognition, and it's up to us to pave the way for them to be able to do the same thing right behind us in the years to come.
Stephen was just telling me, they started the academy at 8 years old. And you think of all these kids from 8 years old on up, the hero that they have in Terence Crawford, but also the role model for not just how to fight and how to box, but all of the important life skills that you were just telling me that are so important for the academy to teach.
Exactly. There's so many things that combat sports, teach these kids, from accountability and discipline and knowing how to push through all adversity, no matter what. And to have these kids right next to us, and Terence, he's super humble, and he would train with these kids and hold the mitts for them and help them in sparring. He laugh and joke with them, sometimes pick them up when they in need of certain things to give back. It's our job. It's what we love to do. It's what we're supposed to do, to give back, because he came from the same grounds that they came from, and he understands them.
Other questions?
Yes. My name is Juanita Johnson. I am the City Council Representative for District 2.
Yes.
Thank you, Steve, for coming today and making this wonderful announcement. Mayor Stockard, thank you for allowing this great opportunity for the City of Omaha to engage in this magnificent event and recognizing Bud Crawford, because he is a huge giant, most definitely in marginalized communities. And I just want to say thank you for giving back, acknowledging, being so integral in North Omaha. And I really, really, really appreciate the efforts and your involvement into that community. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome, and thank you for all the efforts you do for the North Omaha community as well.
Other questions?
Yeah, I have a question for Mayor Sauter. You mentioned that the city of Omaha is mostly paying for this. May I ask if there's a budget for this, and how much of the city, what percentage?
Well, when we started planning, we had no idea what the budget would be. To get it done and put together this quickly, there's a lot of things that we had to do, including hiring a planner, which we thought was extremely important. I would estimate that the entire event will cost anywhere from $80,000 to $100,000. That's what I estimate. But now a lot of that is in kind from the city, because, like I said, police overtime will cover that. We're going to waive we were the applicants for the permits. We'll waive the application for that. All of the costs that are associated with the parade, the city is pretty much covering. But that's why, the Showtime, I believe it is, right, Christy? Is creating a video. Christy Anderson's working with us, that we're going to be showing in the mall. Of all the history and some of the fights that Bud had. So all that cost a lot of money. But we thought, this is so important, we wanted it to be top notch. We didn't want to just throw it together really, really quickly. And so the cost is something that we think is worth the expense. And, we will get some sponsors that'll help out with that. But right now, that's kind of the estimate.
Do you have a percentage cost as to the city share of it or anything like that? Or?
I would say the majority. I'd say at least 80,000 city.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's an estimate.
Yeah.
Yes, it might be more. And just to mention a couple other things, received obviously a lot of emails, a lot of Facebook comments from people all over the country. There's been a lot of people saying you need to name a street after him, and I have to stand up here now and say there is a street already named after him. You need to give him the key to the city. I gave him the key to the city. He was a champ in 2015, and I gave him the key to the city, and you do that once. Somebody mentioned a statue, a bronze statue. That's not out of the question, but you can't do it in a week and a half. Those take a long time, and they're quite expensive, but that's not out of the question either. I was just talking to Stephen. Wouldn't a great statue out in front of the gym be something that would be really magnificent? And, Stephen will tell me their hope is to expand that gym. They have a waiting list for kids that want to be up there. And so that's their hope for the future. But just to celebrate where Bud is right now. And, another thing, people have said, you should have done this already. Well, number one, it takes a little while to plan this, but we had to go along with Bud's schedule. Bud didn't even leave Vegas for a few days, and then he had some other commitments, and so we had to coordinate this when Bud would be here. So that was really important. Obviously, we didn't want to have a parade without him. So yeah. Other questions?
Since Bud's not here, could you guys talk about what does he think of all this?
I will start off with a question that we've getting a lot of from the community, and it will lead into the answer for your question. The question was, why isn't this parade in North Omaha? And initially, this first thing Terence Bud Crawford said, I want it to be in North Omaha. I want to take it back to the times when we were coming up, we were young, and we would go to these parades, and they would be fun for us. They would throw out candy. We would see the marching bands. We would have the time of our life. He wanted to do that for his community, North Omaha. And I had to tug and pull on him a little bit because North Omaha, yes, it's a great location to do this parade, but logistically, it just couldn't have worked for this magnitude of the people coming to this parade. We're talking 10 to 15, 20,000 people, which, 24th Street, it wouldn't support it. And then for the ceremony afterwards, where we're going to have it. So that's the answer for that question. And for Bud to have this event in North Omaha will be heavily represented in this parade. From the drill teams to the school marching bands, they'll be part of this. To the vendors, I'll be all North Omaha small businesses. And that's the biggest thing that we wanted to do for this celebration.
I wanted to add, along with what Stephen said, it's Stephen's team and Bud's team that are by invitation only inviting those who they want to participate and walk in the parade. It's not a city decision, it's their team's decision. But we want to make sure people know it's by invitation only, because I certainly have received a lot of emails saying, well, I'm going to bring my truck and I'm going to be in it. And so we got to really restrict who's going to be in it. So that decision is up to Bud, Stephen, and their team to decide who will be invited to participate.
But at the end of the day, it's for Omaha, and that's who he stamped on the back of his trunks for every fight, Omaha. Because it's not too many, it's never been in history that we had someone like Terence Bud Crawford come out of Omaha, and he proudly represents that.
And I'll tell you when I watched the fight, I was in a room with the one and only Warren Buffett, and he couldn't have been more excited about watching Bud Crawford fight, and obviously seeing Omaha on the back of his shorts was a real thrill for him and everybody in the room. By the way, Tom Warren is here tonight. Today, he's my chief of staff. I should have introduced him. He was at the fight. You were at the fight. And this is an up-and-coming boxer right here. He is, you're undefeated?
Yes, I'm undefeated. I'm 19-0. I was on the undercard of Terence Bud Crawford, and I won the NABA championship, North American Boxing Association champion. You guys will see. They call me Steven So Cold Nelson. Because I'm so cold at everything I do. I'm the man of many talents. So you guys will see a lot more of me coming up. I'm up and coming. I'm right behind Bud, and you guys gonna have another champion to celebrate
Woohoo!
from Omaha.
We're glad. These guys have a little confidence, I think.
You got to. You got to have the confidence.
Well, you were at the fight.
Yes.
What did you think about watching his skill and his performance the other night?
People were amazed how composed I was, because when you're training next to someone for years and you've been knowing him his entire life and knowing there is nobody I've ever met that's more competitive than Bud.
He's amazing.
And I know what he's capable of. I train next to him every day. We talk. We're best friends. So when I'm in the crowd and everybody's cheering like, man, he's doing amazing, I'm like, I know. He's not doing anything outside of what I expected of him to do. We've been studying this guy for years and heard all the smack talk and all the things people said for years. And Bud, he's too small. He's not strong enough. This guy is good. It was like, man, it's a whole different level of skills that I know Bud is capable of displaying. So I wasn't surprised of his performance.
But glad it was over.
I was happy. I was happy that he got to display it to the world and shut so many people up. And it was just amazing to witness. I just sat back and I was just in awe. Like, that's my guy.
Other questions?
Mayor, can you talk about how it's important to just kind of lean into this culture of success and just how does it play into Omaha and the reputation you want it to have?
Well, I mean, we already have a lot of great athletes that came out of Omaha, I mean, and we already have a lot to be proud of. Bob Gibson, Gail Sayers, let me stop and think, Bob Boozer, Marlon Briscoe, Johnny Rogers. I mean, we have a lot of great athletes, but to watch the rise of Bud Crawford and to watch where he came from and what he has done and his determination, he's 40-0 with 31 knockouts. I mean, that's just quite amazing. And like I said, the great thing is it's not over yet. There's a lot more coming. And so I think it's just very important that when you see the excitement was palpable on the night of the fight all over Omaha. That's all anybody talked about all day long, no matter where you came from West Omaha to East Omaha, North and South. And everybody was excited, and he is our hometown hero now, and he's everybody's hero. He came from North Omaha, but South Omaha loves him, and West Omaha loves him, and they all want to take part in this, and be the first to congratulate him. Other questions? John Chapman, you're pretty quiet today. I'm just waiting. Oh. We must have been good. That's it. You got your story here, huh? Other questions? Well, I think the decision has been made that the one that we are honoring in this parade just might be at the end of the parade, because I think that's what everybody wants to see. And if he's in the beginning, everybody's just going to follow him.
It's just like a boxing match.
Yeah.
A grand finale.
Yeah.
You can't have a main event first, because everybody's going to leave afterward. So you have to save it for last. Save the best for last.
Are we done? Good? All right. Well, we hope to see you all on Saturday, the 12th. 10 a.m. is when the parade will start. Like I said, it'll go from 10 to noon. End up in the Gene Leahy Mall, and there'll be a lot of things going on. We've got some two great men that are going to MC, and we have music, and we have videos, and we have some presentations to do, and speakers will be short, but we're going to get Bud to say a few words, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
I'm going to put him on the hot seat.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So there you have it, you guys. That is all the details and specifics of the parade and the celebration for our very own hometown champion Terence Bud Crawford. I just want to reiterate that there will be free parking. Some of the garages down there, as the mayor said, will offer free parking as well. But yes, this is going to be a celebration of celebrations, y'all. And again, they said it's going to be some surprises there. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm looking forward to finding out what surprises are going to be or who they will be at the parade. But yes, as they said, there was going to be speakers. They're going to show like footage of the history of him, his competitions. Basically, they're just going to show video footage of where he came from up until where he is today to celebrate everything that he has done in and outside the ring, even with his B&B Academy, who is doing a lot of great work in the community of Omaha, Nebraska with our youth. And as they said, they will be putting in works. That's what it sounds like. They're going to be putting in works and plans to build a statue in front of B&B Academy in the neighborhood where Terence Bud Crawford grew up. Now they are thinking of expanding because it's a nice size, facility, but they have a long waiting list on a lot of kids who want to, be in that gym and be working out with Bud and working out with Steven and Bo. So hopefully they'll be able to expand soon. I have seen a footage of Bud talking about that in an interview that he did before the fight. And he said he wants it so big so that they don't have to have waiting lists and they have enough room for everybody. So I'm really hoping that they get that done. So let's keep that, let's keep that, in our prayers, and let's keep our fingers crossed for that Bud will be able to do that to continue working with a lot of the youth in the community. Again, shout out to Terence Bud Crawford, who defeated Errol Spence Jr. on Saturday, July 29th for the undisputed welterweight title. Crawford handled Spence's first career loss, earning a technical knockout in the 9th round at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas normally stays in Vegas, but not that night. The whole world now knows everything that we knew already about Terence Bud Crawford, and that is that he is full of greatness, and there is more to come. As the mayor said, I'm looking forward to so much more to come from him. But now the Omaha native, he's still undefeated, 40-0 with 31 knockouts, and now holding the IBF, WBC, WBA, and WBO belts. Okay? So, Director Steven Nelson said Crawford wanted his parade, and I did tell y'all this before, but he wanted his parade to be in the hometown of North Omaha. But again, with the crowd, they talking about 10,000. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more than 10,000 people. North 24th Street is a nice area to put on a parade, and we did that for years with Omaha Days, Native Omaha Days. But it cannot handle a crowd of that size with all our neighborhood streets and stuff. And oh no, that would be a hot mess. I can see it now. That would be a hot mess. Now the city said they will cover the majority of the estimated $80,000 to $100,000 cost, with business sponsors helping as well. A lot of people they said Baxter, American National Bank, a lot of people want to be a part of this and want to contribute to this in honor of our champ, Terence Bud Crawford. Shout out to all the donors. Shout out to everybody who's playing a part in this celebration and this parade. We all appreciate you. And I'm sure Terence Bud Crawford appreciates everyone as well. So on that note, everybody, again, I hope to see you at the parade in honor of our champ, Terence Bud Crawford, and at the celebration. And again, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm going to put the link to where you can purchase tickets to go to the evening celebration, because it is a fee. I don't know how much the fee is, but I will put the link in there in the description box and in the comment section down below this video for the people who wants to continue the party, the after party to the after party. Okay. Yeah, for those of you who wants to kick it at night with the champ, I will leave that information for you guys. You guys, thank you again for tuning in to another local Lowdown Hood News podcast with your girl Tanya with the Hood Table. Please like and share this video again. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And also, as we always say, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. Bye.